And how was your evening? Hey, this is really good news for several reasons. There's the obvious reasons, but the other reasons, this is actually manageable content. LeBron has so many terrible games, and his supporters, his analysts paid off to make him sound better than he is. They produce so much content that I can't possibly keep up. This way, I can at least see the finish line. I just have to stop listening to any of the analysts who are going to be coming out with excuses like you've never heard of, justifications like you've never heard of in your life. I just have to ignore those and produce the videos that I have. I've been working a little bit in the background. But look, I was on the verge of being fired. I just can't keep up with all of this content, but it's coming. It's coming. I'm going to go back and release very careful analysis of these last games, including the end of the Warriors series and all of the Nuggets series. And really good news for me, at least, I'll finally have a chance to work on all of those other episodes that I haven't had time to work on, and I'll release those this summer, such as the teammates episode. I'm going to be releasing all of these videos, so stick with me. Forgive me for abandoning you, but, this isn't the job. We'll do one topic today, one topic this morning, and it's what I'm seeing as the most popular theme from LeBron fans. It's to say exactly what I said people were going to say, what Shannon Sharp was saying after game one of this season. Oh, it's amazing what the Lakers overcame. It's okay that they got swept. It's amazing what they overcame. The 2-10 start. They made the playoffs after a 2-10 start. Okay. Well, unfortunately, y'all's intelligence level betrayed you again, because let's take a look at that 2-10 start. The 2-10 start, all of their challenges, the changes in the roster, blah, blah, blah. They would have you think that the Lakers had to start over from scratch and never had anything to work with in the first place. If you go back to the beginning of the season, Anthony Davis was on the team. Austin Reeves was on the team. Lonnie Walker was on the team. LeBron James was on the team. Troy Brown Jr. was on the team. Wenyen Gabriel was on the team. Schroeder was on the team. And then you had Christie and some guys who hardly got any playing time. All those people that I just mentioned still on the team at the end. I mean, that's a core. That's a lot of players. And you still had them at the end. The Lakers aren't a team that overcame obstacles. The Lakers were a spoiled team with so much talent, they didn't even know how to use it or develop it, which is typical with LeBron. He doesn't know how to develop talent. You have to give him someone who is in the peak of their career, already a star on another team, and then have him come over and make up for LeBron's shortcomings. I mean, you look at the rosters of some of these other teams that fought and clawed their way into the playoffs. Only the Lakers could complain about having Austin Reeves, Anthony Davis, Walker, Schroeder. Even Beverly, when they had Beverly, he was a defensive specialist, and he was just on top of all those other players I already listed. Now, you add to that core a person who is a human triple-double in Westbrook. And your big problem, your big undoing was a person who was a walking triple-double. Oh, the things the Lakers had to overcome. And these really disrespectful analysts created the name Westbrook and talked about his turnovers, despite the fact that LeBron continued to lead the league in turnovers and set a record for air balls this season. I'm not trying to go down the Westbrook path. I'm looking at the core players that they had. And let's actually go back to last season too, because it was once LeBron started faking injuries again. They were on a terrible losing streak, and LeBron finally decided, okay, I'm done. And then the Lakers started winning again. Now, hold on. We got to look at that 2-10 stretch a little bit more, because that 2-10 stretch, all those losses, well, LeBron was playing. except for the 10th game, the Utah game, when he sat out. It wasn't the role players that lost those games. It was LeBron. It was ball hogging LeBron. He started out this year just intent on breaking that scoring record, no matter how many shots he had to chuck up and how many games he caused the Lakers to lose. So after that 2-10 stretch, then LeBron started his myriad of mystery injuries. And what do you know? Then the Lakers went on a winning streak. And the role players had a chance to show what they're capable of. Look at the numbers of some of these guys during those games. This marked the first time in 2023 that we saw Anthony Davis get the touches he needed to be the dominant player, the leader on the team. The first time that Walker and Reeves got to shoot as much as they should. Look at the points these guys are capable of. Look at the plus minus for every single player. Look at the chemistry on that team come together. And before you talk trash about Westbrook not showing up there, that's because they were benching or making him come off the bench, so he's all the way down here. Look at Westbrook in these games. He's scoring in double digits, but more importantly, he's getting 12 assists and then 12 assists again and then 10 assists. That's incredible. Look at Gabriel. Look at Bryant. They finally had chances to play and show what they're capable of. And LeBron's like, oh shit, can't let people see this. And he sees the Spurs coming up for a couple of games in a row. The lowly, terrible Spurs. He's like, oh, okay, well, here's a good opportunity for me to come back. Look what the role players did at the end of last season. Look who they beat at the end. Look who they beat at the end. The Nuggets. Without AD or LeBron playing. Malik Monk explodes. Austin Reeves explodes. Let's take a closer look at the end of last year's season. When the Lakers had to face Phoenix, LeBron didn't play. Phoenix was a 63-win team. And no, the Lakers couldn't overcome that 63-win team. But you did see the Lakers start to come together. You started to see what the Lakers could be like. You started to see that the Lakers were capable of gelling. The next game, Golden State Warriors, last year's champions. Hey, LeBron avoided that challenge too. Again, we see what the Lakers were capable of being. Look at these performances. And then they won. Then they beat Oklahoma and they beat Denver. The Denver game went to overtime, so don't try and tell me that anyone was throwing the game. And Austin Reeves got a triple-double. Malik Monk scored 41. And I vividly remember the photos from the game. The Lakers smiling, actually enjoying playing for a change, feeling chemistry. THT with 40 against the Warriors. Monk with 24 against the Warriors. I mean, Reeves had a 31-point triple-double. Basically, the Lakers showed that they had several different people who could rise on any different given night. But in the end, in the mind of LeBron fans, in the minds of LeBron defenders, all of these guys instantly become trash as soon as you need to blame someone other than LeBron. You know, for whatever reason, KCP wasn't deemed worthy enough to come back and play with LeBron after the 2020 season. No, LeBron needed to go hunting for more superstars. LeBron seems to have become buddies with Austin Reeves, has taught Reeves how to flop and how to complain. You know, apparently they're cool, they're tight, but we'll see. Now that the season's over, we'll see who goes to the chopping block. We'll see how quickly things change when LeBron tries to, once again, bring in superstars to make up for his own inability to lead a team. How many guys you got to get rid of to bring in LeBron's next plan? Fast forward to the spring 2023, LeBron goes out with, I can't even keep up with all of his bullshit injuries, and this new roster brings the Lakers back into the playoffs. I mean, it's just so disrespectful to blame the role players and to blame a quote unquote bad team that struggled all year when it's so obvious who the problem was the whole time. LeBron finally could make some shots for a little while. Not when it mattered. Mr. Fourth Quarter himself stayed true to his name, but he had one good half in the entire playoffs. And now we got to forgive him for all of his sins and blame the role players. Hachimura has been incredible ever since coming over to the Lakers. The Lakers chose not to play Beasley. That's on them. That's your decision. You have to live with it. You don't know how to use Vanderbilt or D'Lo properly. That's on you. These are talented players added to that core that I just spoke of. You would think if LeBron fans honestly believe the shit that comes out of their mouths, you'd think that having the incredible LeBron James and Anthony Davis would be enough by itself. Who cares who the other three are? Anthony Davis, we'll talk a lot about Anthony Davis in the upcoming videos, but I just want to ask you how the Lakers would have done without Anthony Davis. Maybe Jokic was too much for AD. Guess how much uglier it would have been if the Lakers didn't at least have AD to contend with Jokic. So many more videos to put out. Just wanted to say hello and let you know that I've got content on the way and to celebrate. Let's celebrate. Congratulations, all the true basketball fans out there who realize LeBron ruined the game. I do have one problem with releasing the content. I don't know what order to go in. It's all in the past, so I'm really just releasing this for historical reference to prove that the analysts were lying to you, to prove all the excuses about LeBron wrong, to show how incredibly bad he was. I've got some funny shit to release. I've got some just stunningly upsetting shit from announcers to release, and then I've got the full game breakdowns to release, and I've got that for each of the games that I haven't posted for. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments on that one.